And then I got into a deeper YouTube wormhole.
Oh, no.
Not even related to Justin Bieber.
Okay.
But
I thought you were going Diddy.
I am.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what.
You are going. Hell yeah. Welcome back to episode 2, everyone. We'd honestly just like to start this one off with a quick apology. We got a lot of feedback from the last episode. Trent and James, you're too funny.
How do you keep doing it?
Trent and James, you're so charming and distracting. Trent and James, you're so handsome. Save some birds for the rest of us. Save some birds for the rest of us. So don't worry, we will not be guaranteed not as funny this time.
Almost. In fact, you're gonna have to listen to the whole thing just to see how not funny we are.
We're pretty much tapped out of topics from
banger last week.
We revealed our entire personalities in episode 1, so we have nothing left.
Oh my God.
But we'll stumble through it.
All right, dog.
We'll get through it.
Funny Business episode 2. We are fired up today. We got a lot of fun topics coming for the week. A lot of things happened over the weekend that we can talk about. We'll talk about a lot of different things. I think we're going to cover a lot today. But this is made to help you get through your workday. So that's what we're going to do. So give us an hour and we'll have a good time.
And we'll distract you from your work.
All right, you want to take topic 1 or you want me to go? I got something that's hot on the brain.
You go.
All right, Inspector Gadget 2. Starring Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget, his daughter Penny. So I rewatched it the other day.
Fire.
I'm big into rewatching. It's not a hobby, it's what I do. It's the same thing.
It's not a hobby, it's just something I like to do on the regular.
So I was a big boy growing up. I was a fat child. Not crazy fat, but they were pounds.
I mean, it led you to become an All-American.
You can't. But so chocolate milk is a huge deal in Inspector Gadget 2, specifically because in one of the scenes towards the end, the inspector, he is going to obviously stop the man from stealing all the gold.
Mr. Gadget.
Sir Gadget, i.e. Gadget. So he goes to the bar and they're like, "Oh, you want anything?" Obviously, he's like a robot. So like, what's he gonna? He's gonna drink gas. He's gonna drink oil, and he's got a fake mustache on, dude. And this guy just goes, "Milk, chocolate milk, make it a double." And bro, I forgot how much of an impact that line had on my life. I love chocolate milk. I still do. I can't stop.
Okay, I'm going to say 2 things here. You're not going to like either of them. One, I don't think I've seen Inspector Gadget 2. I have a very soft memory of myself as a child watching Inspector Gadget, maybe,
yeah,
the first one.
The original, yeah.
I don't think I've seen 2. So I'm just piecing this together as we go along.
I just realized Matthew Broderick's Inspector Gadget in the first one. I don't know the
They
next
recast
guy.
Inspector Gadget?
Dude, yes, bro. They Don Cheadled him.
No fucking way, dude.
Let me find this. Who?
Well, actually, Don Cheadle or Terrence Howard, dude.
Don Cheadle, bro. It's never been a question.
Definitely Don.
Don also, too. He's got that, weird kind of... Okay, the guy's name is French Stewart. 3.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
French Stewart.
Yeah, dude, this
sounds
guy.
way worse than Matthew Broderick. Oh, I know that guy. He's that guy.
This dude will watch Inspector Gadget 2 if you want to see a good movie and you want to see technology in action, because that was the original AI.
That was the original.
AI was originated from Inspector Gadget.
That was Sam Altman. So are you saying because of Inspector Gadget 2 you ended up liking chocolate milk?
Yeah. I watched it pretty young, and I used to make it. You go Hershey syrup.
Oh.
Didn't get whole milk, though, until we had cousins.
Dude, that shit, I can't believe we used to, just pour that. That shit was disgusting.
Used to? What do you mean, bro? That's not stuff that goes away.
All right, I'm going to say the second thing I was going to say that you're not going to like. I don't like milk. Or.
No one likes milk.
Or chocolate. Or chocolate milk.
It's just dumb.
It's not dumb. It's fucking. Must we say it? The color is poop color.
White?
Chocolate milk.
Oh, fair. I was going to say, dude, what kind of shit are you taking right now?
Back in the day, dude.
Dude, never forget. But, yeah, that's my story about Inspector Gadget. And the thing for me for Inspector Gadget is the concept of Go-Go Gadget.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking about that more often than not lately. Like when I need something to appear, I need my vibes to get better. Like I'll audibly be like, "Go gadget, good vibes."
Is that how it works? He has a device and he says go gadget?
No,
and
bro.
something-
He is the device. Dude.
He is the
He's the
device.
gadget. Like everything about him. is
Mr.
the
Gadget is the gadget.
Sir Gadget.
Sir Gadget.
Show some respect.
I didn't know he was
And his
knighted.
daughter Penny, and then they have this sweet dog
Is there a love interest?
with his daughter.
No.
You freak. Dude, Inspector
Do him and
Gadget's
Penny
love
get it
interest?
on?
Yes, dude. There's another robot.
Is it like Miss Gadget?
Dude, wait, no. G2. Her
G2.
name's
That,
G2.
that kind of goes hard.
The Gadget 2. And
Bro,
he's
now
like,
nowadays we got G3 Jello
dude, also,
tweaker.
dude, I have done no research on it. What happened to LeVar Ball's foot?
All I saw was like 3 group chat messages about it, and someone said diabetes. I don't know if the beaties got him. I don't know if that was it. But,
Die of triple B's. Come on, folks.
but dude, that dude, I feel like his spirit cannot be fucking
All right,
cannot be
okay.
harmed. He'll do whatever, bro.
Jello gonna be the best,
He's 3 for 3 with children.
bro. It's just like
Can we talk about the Jello sans?
Okay, let's talk about LiAngelo Ball. Let's get into it. Obviously, one of the most highly touted recruits coming out of UCLA and probably college basketball history. And he had 2 brothers that were way better than him. He was the middle of the 3, and he quit. I think he stole some sunglasses in like China
Yeah.
when they went to UCLA.
People were saying like Trump's gonna have to pardon him.
Can you imagine if he heard Tweaker and he was like, "We gotta pardon this guy. It's so good." Like anything, dude. But the thing that's crazy, and like obviously I won't get into the politics, but him doing
We're gonna get you into politics.
I
one
do.
day,
I
bro.
try so hard not to because I feel like, especially like being from Boston, no matter which side you're on, like people are gonna get pissed off, and people get really pissed off. I.e., we're gonna go through a great little example here. So on the election this year, I was in Austin at the time, and I'd gone to the Mothership like that night, the Comedy Mothership in Austin. It's a huge comedy club. And I was there that night, had like a crazy story, had met some really cool people. And the next morning, like not even thinking about the election. Not dude, whoop, like totally.
That was not top of mind for you. Though.
No, because I was like, damn, then I was crazy, like saw all these great comedians like up close, talked to them. And I like posted the next day. It was like, wow, what a night. Great to see like Joe Rogan, Theo Von, Tony Hinchcliffe. And then like, dude, like 200 people that I went to school with unfollowed me on Instagram. And they're like, this motherfucker. I was like, bro, no. I was just excited. Like this just happened. The timing wasn't great. But then I took it down and I was like in my plane and like I didn't have Wi-Fi and I like looked later that night.
You took it down?
Dude, no, I didn't take it down, obviously. Like, but I posted another post. I was like, by the way, I'm not talking about the election at all. In fact, I kind of forgot that it happened. Like, I knew what was happening, and then I like went home, and then, dude, like maybe 200 people like unfollowed. I was getting texts. They were like, Trent, that's disgusting. And I was like, dude, what? Like, I had a good time. Like, sorry.
Just met some cool comedians.
Yeah, I was fired up about it. And
Dude,
then,
when those 200 people hear that Inspector Gadget bit,
Dude,
dude, they're
that's
coming
insane.
back, bro.
The second that
They're gonna refollow you after that.
chocolate milk, make it a double, dude. It's so good. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. Sorry for putting that on my Instagram. I genuinely didn't think anyone cared. I also wasn't thinking about it.
That is apology number 2 for this podcast.
Hashtag cancel. Cancel culture's gone too far. Guys, we had a lot of listeners last week. Way more than we thought we were going to get. We were aiming for around 2 to 7. We didn't have that. We had around 3 to 8. So it was good. No, we actually did pretty good last week. And I think people liked it. So I guess, this is life now. We'll never leave this studio. But, let's talk about when we did leave the office. And let's talk about this weekend. And in particular, Friday night.
Sober at the bar.
Sober at the bar. Little context here. So I made myself a rule that I will not be drinking or doing really anything until we get 100,000. We're switching from
It's on air now.
It's on air. We're going to do
on air.
100,000 downloads. That's when I may potentially get back into the sauce. But realistically, no. For me, it was just I can hit a lot more places. I can do a lot of different stuff when I'm not drinking. And also, like, drinking makes me anxious, always has. If there's anything to reduce any sort of anxiety for me, like, I will eliminate it immediately. And so I got James to come out on Friday night.
And by the way, I did not make this pact, so yeah, I am drinking. I am drinking.
He is drinking, but Friday,
I was at the office late till like it was like 10:30, maybe 11. By the time we got together,
that was after sunset,
and I was just tired. And this kid, of course, was fucking dragging me to a bar to meet up with like some friends we had, and so we go to this bar.
Wiggle Room in
West Austin. I mean, it's a packed bar.
There's no wiggle room, dude. That was also.
I let you have that
dude,
one.
That banged. Like, I said that kind of ironically.
You said it like 5 times.
Well, once I heard it the first time, I was like, oh my god, that's why they named it the Wiggle Room, you dumbass. And so we go to this bar, and then we walk down the street to this other bar called the Ranch. The bar is empty.
And on our way to the bar, we're telling this girl that we're with, we're like, we are gonna leave. We're like, I mean, the last bar was a decent time, but like, it was one of those where you couldn't really like talk that much. It was pretty loud, and like, like we said, we're sober, just drinking our seltzer waters. I dropped mine immediately. I was so excited to get mine because I get nervous in places. Like if I like to have something in my hand, like even when I do like a speaking thing, I always like have a drink in my hand or beer in my hand, you know. Calms me down. It's like a little child with their blanket. Yeah. And so I was so excited to get this soda water. I'm like, okay, I'm sober, so like that's one knockdown. But if I get something in my hand, I'll feel a little more confident. So I have something in my hand, and I kid you not, like 3 sips in, someone runs into me, and just the whole thing spills. So then I picked the cup up. I held an empty cup the rest of the time. I can't
put down the cup. This kid spilled an entire seltzer water on the ground and
all over some girl's shoes, and she didn't notice.
She didn't notice, but also probably clean stains.
Yeah, it's just water.
Dab don't rub.
Seltzer water. Yeah, dab don't rub.
That's my reality. So then we go to the next bar, and we're like, we're gonna leave soon. It's 11:40. We're making the cutoff midnight. Keep it early. We got a big day tomorrow. So
it was already almost midnight, and we told her, we're like, we said midnight, we're going to leave. She's like, no, give me 20 minutes.
Oh,
like,
true.
She's like, give me 20 minutes at the bar. Like, I swear you'll have a good time. And so we gave her 20.
But it turned into more. It was more than 20, though.
It turned into probably like
an hour.
35. An hour?
Dude, we were dancing like no one was watching. Like, that's the... So we go into this bar. There's no one at the bar. There's wicked loud music. Wait, also too, what else happened at that bar? But we're getting to that. So we go up to this separate section. It's like a whole separate floor. It is completely empty. It's James, myself, and 2 of our friends, and us 4 are genuinely like dancing our heart out, like full dance
for a good 25 minutes, probably.
For anyone who's seen me in Boston, you know, like I'll give it my all, and I'll boogie. And funny enough, we're dancing alone, and
4 people on a huge floor. Like this is
so wide. There's no one there. There's no bar.
No, there's one guy watching.
Oh, yeah,
there was one guy watching. I think with a Dodgers hat, just like.
And he's like, "Damn, they're so good." And
he was jealous,
dude.
He wanted to hop in,
bro. So sitting up there alone, and fucking Arch Manning. I don't like, dude.
We're standing up there dancing our hearts out, just like 4 people, 2 sober dudes. And then all of a sudden, up the stairs comes this like tall ass dude. I look at him, I'm like, I recognize this.
And this is not in a bar, by the way. This is in a public setting. To clarify, this is in a public setting. But
Arch was not getting.
Yeah, Arch was not drinking. I want to make that known.
He actually was not drinking. They don't do that outside of.
But we literally looked at each other and we were like, dude, what is this guy doing here? Like, and so we're boogieing. We start frat flicking with the whole gang. Arch leaves, and then we all react.
Arch leaves almost immediately.
Yeah,
he looks around, kind of smiles a little bit.
Oh shit, is that the Funny Biz guy?
Oh shit, that podcast rocks.
Yo, is that the one? Is that the Austin-based pod? These Dr. Peppers are gonna fall in like 3 to 4 minutes.
That's all right.
Timestamp that.
Let them fall.
Timestamp that. I want to make that known. Oh, quick ad read. By
you're
the
just
way,
gonna interrupt the
Yeah.
Arch story.
Wait.
Well, this is gonna be the most replayed, so we gotta sneak the ad read in
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Ad read. Dr. Pepper, 23 flavors, and you only pay for one. How do they pull it off? We don't know. Dr. Pepper is my personal favorite beverage, and personal endorsement. I drink this shit like it's water. I love Dr. Pepper,
What does 23 flavors mean?
bro.
What does that mean?
So we're gonna read them off right here.
Wait, they actually have them. They don't have them.
All right, ready? Carbonated water. Obviously, this is the regular version, not diet. Drip 3, swag, super swag, deliciousness, cherry, black cherry, pepper, salt, and 23 flavors. This is a crazy amount to put into one
15 more. I don't understand it. Isn't it just one flavor if they're all
I want to crack it.
like 23 flavors? You don't taste them. It's just one flavor.
Dude, listen to this, though. Thank you for sending this, Dr. Pepper. Oh, my God. Dude, oh, my God.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? It's not 23.
It's not. There's no way they can fit all 23 in there.
No, you could fit 23, but then when they're together, it's just one.
It's the Dr. Pepper. It's the doctor.
The doctor.
That's what the doctor ordered. Okay, let's get into some actual topics that matter.
Not Arch Manning? He's coming on the pod, by the way.
Oh, yeah, speaking of pre-football season, yeah, we'll get him on in August.
We did have like a low-key, like, semi-serious conversation of like, yo, should we track him down and try and
we
get
were
him
like, fuck, we gotta go grab Arch. Like,
we got to get him on the pod.
hit him with the Mark Wahlberg drop. Like, Arthur's coming on. We'll do only people with the name A. So we'll go Arthur. We'll let Arch come on after Arthur.
Arch. We'll let Arch come on.
A-Rod.
No, I hate A-Rod.
Aaron Ralston, the guy who plays Harvey Dent in
Oh, sick.
So yeah, he'll be on soon in Two-Face, full Two-Face getup. I think that's his name, Aaron Ralston. Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart.
Who's
Yeah.
Aaron Ralston?
I
Oh
don't
my
know who
God,
Ralston
Aaron
is.
Ralston's the guy from 127 Hours.
The actual guy? Oh, yeah, because James Franco was the
We
actor.
do not endorse James Franco.
Yeah,
Aaron
Spider-Man
Ralston.
James Franco.
Spider-Man James Franco, pre-creepy, good guy, bad guy now. Aaron Ralston, American mountaineer, mechanical engineer, who became famous in 2003 because he survived a canyoneering accident by cutting off part of his own right arm. For anyone who's seen the movie 127 Hours, it rocks. Could not recommend it more. Thank you, Dr. Pepper.
Shout out.
But, so that was Friday night. Saturday night was a little bit different of a story, I'd say. And we'll get right into it. And I'll let you start it off.
No, you could start.
I can't talk the whole time.
I mean, what about... Okay.
First podcast argument. First off, so went out Saturday night. You know what? Actually, we're gonna wipe that.
Yeah,
We're just not even gonna talk about
that's
that.
why I was saying I don't know.
Yeah. No, but we did.
Bro, it's on the Patreon.
Yeah,
It's on the
subscribe to
bonus
Patreon.
episode. It's on the Patreon.
But so no, I'll talk about Saturday, just like what we did and kind of the environment we were in. I won't say who or with. But we were in this bar, small bar, like genuinely the size of, I don't even know how to describe it. My senior year dorm room.
Nice.
So for anyone who's seen that, just think about that, and that was the size of this bar. So there was a guy on stage in a Rick and Morty t-shirt, rolling a blunt in the bar. Obviously, weed's not legal in Texas, so
Mind you, he's like the only guy on stage too.
the only one. Like, it's this guy's show. He's rolling. And like me, concerned citizen.
With no table or anything. He's doing it on his hand. It's
Nothing, dude. It was sick. It was
Expert.
so cool. So we walk over. We're hopping on stage, and then we don't want him to be alone. We're concerned citizens. We're looking out for him. But then you start realizing, like, damn, like, this guy's cool as hell. Like, he knows he's breaking the rules, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all.
He's a maverick.
And so our friends go over and, like, hang with him, talk with him, and then he's completely dominated the entire environment. It's
We're
his
left out.
environment.
Me and Trent are left out of the convo.
We're standing, like,
We're standing on the side, kind of like looking over, trying to see what's going on.
you know that chair in hotel rooms that the guy goes and sits in? That's what we were doing on stage. And watching this guy absolutely just swag out to everybody at the bar, blowing smoke.
Except for us.
Except for us, because we're locked in, baby. And so we go back home. We leave. Like, we're like, all right, we'll stay until 2. That's when the bar closes. Like, we'll go hang with our friends after. Obviously, we weren't gonna. They were enthralled by this mystery man, who we will refer to as Cool Guy. So cool guy absolutely just rizzes the entire dance floor. It's game over for anybody who's not smoking dope on stage. So obviously we hop off stage. We decide to go home. And there's a decision we had to make at that time. It's the...
Why did I forget about this part of the night?
Dude, because I was running it through my head the other morning.
I totally forgot this part happened, too.
So we go home, and, I mean, dude, also...
So we're walking, like, Trent didn't necessarily want to order an Uber, so we're walking towards my place, and I'm like, hey, you want to, like, go back, watch a movie or watch a movie or something?
So we did.
Yeah, we did.
And then we realized James doesn't have a table for his TV yet. So we made sure.
My apartment is really sad.
No, it's good. It's good. You just got to put a little effort into it. That's fine.
Exactly. There's a couch. There's like this old ass like wood table that's like really high up. So it doesn't like if you're sitting at the couch and the table's in front of it, you're like you got to like sit straight up to get to that table.
So anyway, the ladies are flocking because they're here. We're going to watch a movie. So we have no one's flocking. It's James and I trying to figure out what we can DoorDash. So we go back home. We set up the TV. We're sitting on the couch. No comfy clothes. We're fresh off khakis. Vibes are high. Throw on original Spider-Man. Also, does this kid look like Tobey Maguire? Look at the camera. Move this out of the way. Does this kid look like Tobey Maguire? Does he look like Paul Rudd? Who are the other ones?
Oh, someone told me I got hit on at a bar in Columbus by some gay dude, and he was like, has anyone ever told you look like Ryan from The Office?
Damn.
I was like, no.
You do look like Ryan from The Office.
I've heard that one as well.
Dude, I will say, I don't know how many gay bars you've been to. They're so fun. They're the most fun bars.
Yeah, that's where you dance, bro.
Dude, it's so much more fun. Everyone's nicer. Like, nobody's, like, there to, like... I feel like a lot of people who go out now, it's like you go out to get drunk, meet people, and then, like, I don't know, like, get lucky or whatever the hell, like... Which has never been the vibe. Dude, you go to, like, any sort of bar that is, like, a little bit... I guess, like, I don't know if off the beaten path is, like, the proper term.
I'm, like, a dive bar guy. That's what I like.
I am, too. I do,
like a pool table. Like, we had that one night.
Yo, remember when? Oh my God. Okay, so I'll let you tell the story about this guy because like,
dude, yeah. So we got to a bar and we wanted to play some pool, and so the table was just being ran by this like really tiny dude.
He like mentioned where he was from. He played pool.
Yeah, and so I mean, this guy's been growing up playing pool, his entire life, and he's with his like girlfriend maybe. And she was terrible, by the way.
Yeah, she sucked.
She was awful.
And she's fucking talking. She's talking shit.
She's talking shit though.
She's putting it behind her back, missing.
And so we challenge this guy. We do lose.
Yeah, we get smoked.
We lose game 1. Game 2, we challenge him again. I'm playing with your friend Ben.
Yeah.
And I was talking shit to this dude a little bit. I'm like, we're definitely gonna beat you guys this time. Like you cannot handle me and Ben. And I think he got a little bit of the yips because he won the last game, so he was breaking, and he missed the break twice. He tried twice, and he missed it. He got a little nervous. He missed the break twice, and so technically we won game 2.
That's a true story.
That is a scratch. I mean, that's a loss, right? I'm pretty sure that's a loss. And so then we scratched after that, or then no, we did scratch. Then we broke after that, and we played. And I think. We ended up losing.
Yeah, we lost.
We did end up losing again.
He won every game.
And then this boy was trying to tell us that he would play like $50 a ball. Didn't he say $50 a ball? He wanted to gamble.
Yeah, it's like, buddy, get over yourself.
Like, come on, bro.
I'll play 50 a
ball. No way we don't have that, but no way you have that either.
Let's play $1 a ball. And you're like, oh, shit. And then, but you can go crazy. And I was like, all right, fuck, let's do 10 grand a ball. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, let's do 10 grand a ball. He's like, ha, so funny. Who wants to play? I don't even think we played again. I think we left the bar.
We did.
That was when we discovered this bar, same bar, but we discovered this bar that night, the Cool Guy bar.
Oh, the Cool Guy bar.
Cool Guy.
We had been to the Cool Guy bar before that.
I mean,
they all blend together.
We're cool guys. But so The one thing about Austin, and I think we should let's dive into the love life here. Let's dive into being a single guy.
The
in
love
Austin.
life?
Let's
Okay.
dive into it.
All right.
guys. So we're both single dudes.
We've been here for almost 2 months.
Yeah,
both of us.
almost 2 months. Obviously, like we're both super busy guys. We each have our own thing. So
We're making millies. We're making rap.
we're stacking guap to the highest degree. Things are good. I had ground beef and rice for dinner every single day
Same.
for the last 2 months. But a single guy in Austin, what's that like?
Honestly, I think it's pretty fun, dude. I feel like women here are extremely approachable. First of all, beautiful. Second of all, tall.
Yeah, yo, tall as hell, tall as hell. But also, like, it's not like we're fucking 6'3".
No, we're not at all, but like we're average height guys.
Yeah, like we're
you
what,
know?
6'3", 6'4"?
6'3", 6'4".
Not even, dude. I'm fighting
But
for
seriously,
my
you
life.
go to a bar around here and you look around, half the girls are gonna be taller than you,
Yeah, which is almost like
than us at least.
it kind of excites me, dude. Because honestly, I think the one thing here, like you mentioned, everyone's approachable, but also
And everyone's willing to talk. Everyone's moved here recently, so I feel like everyone's still trying to like find friends and people to like
and plans.
talk with, plans.
Speaking of finding plans, download the Venue app. It's free on the App Store. VENU. Thank you.
Great app.
Great ad.
Great app.
True story. Great app. But yeah, no. So I agree, like 100%. I think coming from Boston, where you know everyone, like everywhere I would go out, you know everybody. You see people, you know. You see girls, you know. And it's great. Like I love my Boston people. I love my friends from Boston. I love my guy friends. I love my girlfriends. Like swag. No, just kidding. But I love everyone from Boston. You come here, dude. It's like a different human being. It's people come up to you, people approach you, people are just you say hi, you cold approach them. That's what I would say. But you can walk up to anyone here and just say hi, and it's like the clarity that has brought me as a person, like not only in myself, but in like kind of the relationship aspect of things. Like everything looks different when you look at it from the perspective of I'm not going out to go meet a girl or go meet this. You're out and you're trying to do stuff. And
Even from like a business perspective too,
Mhm.
like just being comfortable approaching people like that and knowing you're not bothering anyone by talking to them.
it's awesome.
Like people love it, honestly. It's
Yeah.
so great. It's like it is a big confidence boost when like other people come up to you, you come up to them, and
Mhm.
like everyone's just down to clown.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Ohio wasn't necessarily like people would be nice if you talked to them. Maybe it was just the bars we were at, but like I felt like those bars you didn't really like approach people like that.
In Boston, I never did. Boston, it was just kind of like, I don't know. And I wasn't drinking. Like, honestly, the last year I was barely drinking, if that. So, like, we'd be going out and I was, like, still sober. To be 100% honest, every single person I talked to would just, I knew I was getting out of there. And I was like, yo, you guys should download this. It's free. I like to consider myself very personable, but it's also like I don't shut up. So, like, if I talk to someone, I'll talk your ear off. I don't mean to. But then there are people like, yo, what the fuck is that kid? And I'm like, I have no idea. It kind of just happened.
And you have the energy too where people think you're drinking
Yeah.
as well.
Dude,
like-
everyone asks me if I do coke. Everyone asks me if I do coke. And I'm like, also, vouch, never touch the stuff, never will. But I'm a very energetic person. I don't drink coffee. I like diet soda.
Yeah, he doesn't even drink caffeine.
Well, besides the doctor, there's no other caffeine that I touch. Every once in a while.
And that's only because we're getting paid the big bucks.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Dr. Pepper. Again, this is sick. I can't believe we've done it already. Baby, we've done
We've
it.
ascended to new heights.
Baby, we've done it. But so, oh my God, I have no idea what we were talking about.
Well, I was saying you have the energy.
Oh,
people
right.
think.
Everyone asks if like if you do coke here, and I'm like, no, like I'm really all set.
I've only been asked that once.
dude. Well, yeah,
Not if I do it, if I wanted to.
really.
Yeah.
In college, it was like pretty evident, like it was around a lot. I mean, that's every school though, and that's not specific to the college. It's not specific to the people we were with. It's a product of college. Like it's a college party drug and crippling into your 30, maybe 40s drug. Like going out. But like
Back in the day, though, they used to be able to do coke and like
dude, this was. I mean, this other alternative.
some of the best like movies in the 70s and 80s were just made like completely coked
That's why
up.
they're so good.
But nowadays, like the kids can't do coke because
Let the kids do coke, man.
it's all laced though. It's like
Yeah, well, down here,
like
especially.
I've known people that have like or known of people that have actually like not like druggies, nothing like that, but just like did coke on a weekend or something and ended up like overdosing from fentanyl.
Yeah, it's insane, man. So, PSA here: do not do cocaine.
Don't do cocaine.
Don't ever do cocaine. It's literally the dumbest thing you can do. Don't do coke. Don't do. Just like don't do shit that you've seen other people get impacted by, and also don't do shit that you don't think your friends would also try. I think that is my piece of personal advice.
That's a good piece of advice. That was extremely emotional,
dude. Guys, I didn't mean to get
shit.
so deep on the pod, but fucking guys, don't do
When the
this
time
stuff.
calls, we're gonna give advice.
All right, let's talk Tate McRae. Tate McRae, this is an official. We love you. We love you, Tate McRae. We would do anything for you. Tate McRae released a new music video called Revolving Doors, and it's a spectacle. She is truly unbelievable. I literally cannot believe anybody can move like that while also singing.
The only reason I heard about this is because yesterday we're working and Trent goes, dude. Dude, did you see the new Tate McRae music video?
I love Tate McRae. I love
And he
Tate
literally
McRae.
fucking he made me pull it up on my laptop, pulled it up on YouTube, made me watch the first like 30 seconds.
She does a full, like, I have no idea what the term is. I'm going to make terms up. She does a full vertical split with her head coming under, and
A
then she
swan
turns.
thing.
I want to say it's called a
swan thing.
an aerial, even though she doesn't leave it. Like, but dude,
That actually was pretty
she
sick. That
is,
was
like,
sick.
bro. That she is like so unbelievably talented, and also just like,
I don't know her music.
bro, you gotta listen.
What's like
man.
her one song? I'm
Bro,
sure I know it. What's like her song?
Let's go into the Rolodex right now, bro. I love Tate
Should
McRae.
we just have a Tate McRae listening
Oops.
party?
That's Smokey Robinson and Anderson .Paak. Whatever. Tate McRae. I have a lot of songs saved. Okay, we got Greedy, which is like,
Oh, I've heard this.
bro, that's like that alone. This is, I believe, Cut My Hair. Yeah, that's right. Come on, ladies, let's do this thing. But so Tate McRae. I'm just gonna do a quick little ode to Tate McRae here. Tate McRae is gonna, I believe she's coming to Boston later in the year. We're also gonna give away tickets for that from the Venue app.
Nice.
Maybe Funny Biz will start giving some stuff out here.
You still giving away Dua Lipa tickets?
True, we are giving away Dua Lipa tickets. You guys can leave a review on the Venue Plans App Store and Instagram. But back to the elephant in the room. Let's talk Revolving Doors with Tate McRae. So, my favorite thing about music videos, we'll get into it. And I told you this the other day with the Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars revelation. They are not the same person. We will separate the art from the artist. This is completely about the art for all of these people. 100% about the art. I was in 3rd grade. Timmy Wang invited me over to his house, and they had a Netflix DVD, and it was Michael Jackson in Bucharest, which is one of the most incredible.
Oh, it was a Netflix DVD?
Yeah, bro.
That's a throwback.
We had that shipped. It was like 2009. In fact, I know exactly when it was. It was January of 2009. I'd heard of Michael Jackson. I heard bad stuff about Michael Jackson. But I also, like, I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know what he was about. And then you see him on stage and you're like, what is it? Like, and then, dude.
Because the way he moved, first of all, he didn't really look like.
He can move like that.
He didn't look like he didn't look like a normal guy. By all accounts, he was not a normal guy. And he fucking moved like no one. I mean,
it's just
like nobody can move like
It's
that.
also, too, it's not like he's like 6'3", 6'4". Dude, he was like 5'10", 5'11", and
I think
looks.
he's even shorter than that.
He might have been, but he has super long legs.
He's
Being observant. Michael Jackson has long legs.
he's got dancer's legs.
My boy's got dancing shoes. So we watched Michael Jackson in Bucharest, watched like the synchronized dancing, and then, dude, Smooth Criminal came on, had the suit on. And there's one move in particular, and it's not the lean. I know everyone thinks it's the lean when he does this thing. Like, it's not. I will tell you, it's during the chorus, there's a move where he and the rest of his crew, in sync, they go, and they go, ah. Dude, perfectly in sync. Something unlocked in me that day that has
As
never,
a 10-year-old.
dude, has never been closed. Anyway, I was obsessed with Michael Jackson. I memorized all the dances. Like, I genuinely was like, this is the best thing ever. How do people not listen to this all the time? And then I learned what he actually did, and I was like, like, I get it. But the music's still great. And then he died in June of that year.
So this was pre-death.
Pre-death Michael Jackson. Vibes are high.
Pre-death, he made an impact on you.
Well, this is the This Is It tour. This is the last tour. He's going to the O2 Arena. He goes, this is it. This is the final curtain
Was he
call.
touring at that time when he died?
No, dude. He was
Oh.
prepping. And also the director of that tour was the famous Kenny Ortega from the High School Musical
No way,
series.
dude. I was about to say
Yep.
from
Yep.
fucking HSM, dude.
Kenny Ortega was the director/producer.
Kenny Ortega was a legend, bro. I remember they used to do those like little snippets of him, like 30 for 30 interviews almost on Disney with him, like about how he like crafted the art.
He's the best. So
And I always thought it was weird too, because he was like 45, 50 years old with like these like
those
high
damn
schoolers.
kids, man.
Yeah, I was like kind of sick, but also like, what are you doing?
Kenny, no, don't do it, Kenny. And he's like, we got to make a third one. So, Kenny Ortega.
You're not working hard enough, Zach.
Zach, do you want to be the Iron Claw? Do you want to mess your job? I'm gonna try and swear less on this episode.
Were you swearing a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Someone told me I had a potty. Camille upstairs told me I had a potty mouth the other day.
Really?
And she said it in a British accent, and it made me feel so much worse. Because I was like, damn, like, you sound so proper. I love your vocabulary. Your vernacular as a whole is just, like, levels above me. And I speak how I feel. And I feel for Michael Jackson and Kenny Ortega's disturbed relationship.
Oh, so they were boys. That's what we're saying. They were
brothers,
boys.
dude. Kenny and Michael Jackson were boys because, and I'll tell you exactly how this happened. Michael Jackson called Zac Efron.
What?
Yes. This is a true story. Michael Jackson called Zac Efron. Zac Efron answers the phone, and Michael Jackson just told him how much he loves High School Musical, how much he loves his character.
So
also,
this is
high school character.
Post
Still Creepy.
HSM.
This is post HSM, pre This Is It tour. I know so much Michael Jackson lore. It's insane.
This is good. This is good stuff.
All right, this is the Michael Jackson segment. So Michael Jackson calls Zac Efron. Long story short, gets connected to Kenny. He's like, hey, this is it. This is the final curtain call. Like, if you watch a video, there's a video of him going, I love you, like doing this. And so Michael Jackson dies, suffers from cardiac arrest. Conrad Murray kills him. The doctor, scumbag.
Not this doctor.
Not
Dr. P.
There's only one doctor that you should rely on, and it's Dr. Pepper, America's favorite soda / cola. And
23 flavor.
my personal favorite drink, to be 100% honest. And so he's dead. Rip Michael. And then they do, obviously, the whole ceremony. They do it at the Staples Center. The next year, my birthday of that year, my brother has a hockey game really late at night. It's like a Saturday night. So we do like birthday cake before. We do like 7 p.m. Lo and behold, I open all my presents. My mom's got one more. She's got one more present for me. This is when I am 10 years old. I know it for a fact. The hockey rink was in Tingsboro, and we had a long car ride ahead. And my mom goes, boy, do I have the last perfect gift for you. Michael Jackson, This Is It, pre-concert footage DVD that is a documentary about the last 6 months of his life and goes through every single rehearsal session.
With Kenny?
With Kenny.
Fuck.
Dude. And then, you know who, the guitarist. There was a guitarist when we were kids. She was...
Slash.
No, it was a girl. Blonde girl. She wailed, like absolutely wails. She did a music.
Is she in Guitar Hero? Did they have her?
No, I don't know. I'm
That's
not
the
gonna
only
look it up.
guitarist I know.
Jamie, can you look up who was the guitarist, the female blonde guitarist from Michael Jackson's This Is It? I'll know it the second he says it, which is a major bummer. I also don't know how we're going to hear him. Jamie's got his own part of the studio today. Also, this is not Jamie. This is Josh. Josh is one of our best friends in Austin. He's the man. He's coming in right now. He's going to tell us her name.
Jennifer Batten.
That's not who I was thinking of. What is her stage name, maybe?
Okay, we have Jennifer Batten.
We have
so
a
far,
Jennifer Batten. All right.
and we are unsure.
This is it. Tour, blonde guitarist. I think it's something like Pananthe.
Wait, so what about her though? She's just on the fucking.
Yeah, she's in This Is It. Like, there's all these random celebrities that just pop.
Uh,
Orianthe.
Oriente.
Yes,
I've heard
dude.
I've heard.
Orianthe
Heard a tale
sang.
about Orianthi.
What is she? What was that song? It might be Into You. Oh, According to You. Oh,
Turn it off.
that's good podcasting. Right
That's
there.
great podcast.
Anyway, Orianthi was the guitarist, and I don't want to talk about Michael Jackson anymore. It makes me sad. So we're gonna move on to Bruno Mars. I want to hear your thoughts on Bruno Mars.
I love Bruno Mars. Grenade. That's a song, right?
That's an old one, but yeah,
that was my shit back in the day. I used to have a bunch of like, you know, what are they called? Ringtones? Yo, I hear ringtones are coming back, by the way.
fine. Dude.
You heard it here first.
Also, Grenade set up unrealistic expectations for men.
It's insane. You
Think
literally have to catch a grenade.
But imagine, and hear this out, and I heard a comedian talking about this the other day. Jay Legend, shout out Jay Legend, you're the man, we love you. And he brought up a really good point that I want to talk about. And he's saying it left an unrealistic expectation for men, because he's like, you think I'm going to fucking chop my hand on a blade, jump in front of a grenade, like jump in front of a train?
But that's why Bruno's the GOAT. He would do that.
I would die for that guy. Like, there's a lot
Let's
of people.
not separate the art from the artist here.
Art from the artist, including the cocaine charges for Bruno Mars.
Get cocaine
Oh,
charges.
what? Another one. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Bruno Mars.
You know the lore of these guys.
Dude, I'm obsessed with these guys.
He was one of my ringtones, though. I had that.
Grenade.
I had Fireflies. I woke up to Fireflies for like...
You would not believe your eyes.
Dude, in 7th grade, I literally woke up to Fireflies every single day, every morning. The first thing I would hear.
Dude, I used to wake up.
It was insane. I don't know what I was thinking.
Dude, I used to wake up to that Logic song. I've been on the low.
I'm taking my
Which is
time.
crazy to wake up to, because you're like, I'm going to wake up and have a terrible day.
Yeah, I've been on the low. Fireflies is at least like...
You would. Do you remember that YouTube dub that was like 10,000 kangaroos? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I remember that.
Never mind. Didn't happen. Wasn't a real thing. Totally happened. And
I
then-
also had Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA.
classic.
Fire. That's still one of my
Run the damn ball. Run the ball. Play Party
That's
in the
still one of my
USA.
favorite at a bar, dude. If that comes on, dude, I have choreographed dance moves for that. I know exactly what I'm doing
Do you
at every
think-
point.
Do you think, and this would be a good creation, I would love for somebody who's listening to create this. Do you think there is a Run the Ball playlist
Oh,
that is just every
Banger.
DJ has one, i.e. Party in the USA, that is like every single song where you're like, this is going terrible, people don't know this music, run the ball.
run the ball.
All right, you're the DJ. All right, we'll do a little scenario for you.
Dude, I don't know music.
True, you are weird. You have like old music, right?
I guess,
even then,
but I don't
dude,
even
like,
know it that well.
September, Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's Run the fucking ball.
That's
You know
great,
what I
that's
mean?
great.
So you can do your geezer music or whatever you'd like. You are at a club for, I presume,
It's a club?
50 to 7-year-old people.
Yeah, it's like a yacht rock type.
It's a yacht rock club. So you...
Actually, my party is on a
Yeah.
yacht.
I was going to say, dude,
Yeah.
yacht rock radio low-key might just be Run the Ball.
That's run the ball, dude. Yacht rock radio.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
All right, give me your best.
All right, yeah. So I saw this. No. We'll talk about this because I was dying
Give
laughing
me
at
your
this the
best.
other day. So obviously, like, we're big comedy fans. I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan. Love a multitude of comedians, but my favorite podcast, like by far, is Matt and Shane's podcast. And there's an episode from like 2 or 3 years ago. They're talking with Billy from War Mode, who is Matt's brother. And they talk about like
Beast.
getting your boys to sing, but not like be like, I would catch a grenade. Like be like, I would like totally
Like
fucking
full blown.
committed, dude.
Should we do grenades?
So I'm gonna let you choose your song.
Are you doing grenade?
We could pick a song.
Yeah, let's pick a song. Let's see. Can I do Tweaker?
Okay, yeah.
Angelo Ball.
Can you do the audio only?
I might swerve in that corner.
Whoa, bitch, hold on tight, cause I'm tweaking this bitch telling
Let
this
this
shit
shit
go.
go.
Thank you guys. That was our little falsetto. Oh, you know what's a really good song? Trust by Justin Bieber. Speaking of falsetto.
J Beebs is so good.
Dude, you know
I
what's
love
so crazy?
JBs.
I didn't listen to Justin Bieber. I dated this girl in high school who loved, like, absolutely loved Justin Bieber. And I was like, bro, like Baby, Somebody to Love. Like I'm out. And then
Baby's fire too, dude.
Man's drop Purpose.
Oh,
And bro, listen to the. If you're a girl, no matter your age, if you hear this, bro, you're like. Dude, like that's insane. Like imagine being able to pull that off.
oh my god.
Also, the end of "Mark My Words" by Justin Bieber. We're gonna go into. This is a pop culture episode. We're talking pop culture.
What is believers?
We're believers.
We're believers.
Yo.
I would consider myself.
Okay, let's get into Bieber now. Have you seen him lately,
No, I saw one picture of him like maybe it was like 2 years ago when they said something was wrong with him,
dude?
and he like got some disease, right, or something.
So he had a disease where like the left side of his face froze.
Oh yeah.
But that's not, and I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm not gonna even try. He had left face freezing
syndrome.
But I saw a video of him the other day talking to someone who is not Hailey Bieber. Need to clarify. And dude, this guy is he's fully like tweaking out.
Really?
And he may not be. This is 100% me like looking at this and being like, is this dude all right? But I'm gonna just do a quick reenactment of him talking to you. Like just constantly fucking twisting his arms, like doing this. He's like in the middle of it. And so I do some more research because, you know, I'm a student.
Okay.
And then I got into a deeper YouTube wormhole.
Oh no.
Not even related to Justin Bieber.
Okay.
But
I thought you were going Diddy.
I am.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why.
You are going Diddy.
P. Diddy's lawyer just announced that he will no longer be the lawyer in this case. I want to make it known, and I'm sure you've seen this on Twitter, this guy was on Osama bin Laden's defense team.
And he's saying no to Diddy?
And he goes, I cannot continue with this further. So what did he do?
What did Diddy do?
No. What did he do?
Bro, he was on Osama bin. He's like, I'm cool representing this. Osama. Wait, what are you talking? Osama bin Laden had a defense.
Oh,
he
true.
got killed, bro.
I was about to say,
He got
dude,
capped.
what am I talking about? I saw it on Twitter. Holy shit! I just totally fell for like 10 tweets. That was not a fart. That was the chair. I want to clarify for the brother. That was the chair.
Don't distract, dude. Osama did not have a.
All right, wait. Let's
that
talk
didn't
about.
make sense. Maybe it was some other
I'm
terrorist.
googling Diddy lawyer Osama bin Laden. Diddy lawyer Osama bin Laden. Let's see. Okay.
You might have fallen for a little
Top
Elon
attorney
trap.
quits Sean Diddy Combs. Dude, one of the rappers, Sean Diddy Combs, top lawyers. This is from. I'm not going to use this website as my. Are any of these reliable? Is
Probably
AOL reliable?
Back in the 90s.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to read the name of this website. Long story short, the rumor was that there was a USA versus Osama bin Laden trial that this guy was going to be on, and he was okay with that, but he is not okay with the baby oil connoisseur, Puff Daddy Combs.
Dude, I do feel like the Justin Bieber thing, I almost feel bad for Biebs because I think it's blown out of proportion. You're just assuming he's tweaking because of Diddy, I think, because people have been talking about him with Diddy. But like, he's probably just living his day-to-day life right now.
Dude, that didn't even cross my mind.
How did that not cross your mind?
And now I'm thinking, like, dude, is Bieber?
That's the whole thing. People are like, I feel so bad for Biebs. He's going through it right now.
Well,
He's
Diddy
probably
is
just
Epstein,
living. Yeah,
I think.
but like, why? I'm just saying, why would it just hit Biebs now? Maybe because it's all coming up.
He hasn't released an album in a long time.
But he didn't before.
He's just a tortured artist, man.
It's blown out. I mean, not blown out of proportion.
But no, Diddy bad guy.
Diddy
really
bad guy.
Bieber. I think Bieber's gonna have a hot few years. Cause
Dude, if Bieber came out with the fucking comeback album on some like Kendrick shit,
dude, imagine if Bieber and Tate McRae had a kid. That
he'd be the
talent.
most talented kid.
That's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the child of Tate McRae and Justin Bieber. You heard it here first, folks. Back in time, we're going right now. Not a lot of flow right now. we're riffing.
I got something, dude.
Yeah, we need something.
Both of our siblings just had kids.
Oh, yo.
Like within like
Woo! Look
within
at us.
like 5 days of each other.
Yeah, that rocks. So
We're unks. He's already been an unk.
Yeah,
but
I've been in this. Like I've been in this.
dude, I was thinking though. So they're born in 2025, year of Black Ops 2. That's the year Black Ops 2 came out. Okay.
Nuketown.
Nuketown 2025. Not just Nuketown. Nuketown 2025. There's drones. There's hunter-killer drones. There's swarms.
Of course.
There's all that shit. Are they going to have flying cars by the time they're our age? By the time it's 2050?
Dude, let's talk 2050.
2050.
Okay.
Yes.
I have some theories about
Wait,
2050.
okay, wait. First, when was Back to the Future?
Was it 1968 or 9?
When did they go to the future? What year was it in the future? I think it already passed. Like, I think it was like 2015.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
No way, bro.
None of them. Not a single
What? Okay, next time we're out really late,
one. We're going to
go back and watch
Gadget 2,
them.
and then we're going to go through the rest of them. Continue.
I was just going to say, I think Back to the Future, I think it was 2015 is when the future was in their time. And they had, that hoverboard and shit, the famous hoverboard. They had the J's, the self-tying J's.
Those came out in 2015, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they're not as cool as fucking Marty McFly's, dude.
Well, here's my thing.
So what are our like nieces and nephews gonna have when they're in 2050?
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here's what's going to happen to our kids, and here's what's going to happen to their kids. They're going to be great.
To their kids.
Yep. It's going to be good. Like, they're going to be great. Our siblings are going to be great parents.
Of course.
They have been. Like, my sister's been a great mom thus far.
They have been for like 2 weeks, a week.
Yeah. So they're kicking ass right now.
A hot week, bro.
The thing I worry about is, like, I feel like from when kids are developing now, like the stuff like we watch SpongeBob, not when we were like 5, or you watch like when you're 5. I don't know what the age group is. Obviously, like, I don't know what I watched when I was 1 to 3 years old.
Right.
I would like to know.
I can guarantee you it wasn't Coco Melon.
I know Arthur was on it.
Arthur
was there.
Yeah.
What is Coco Melon? Because I hear all these moms
It's like
about
brain rot YouTube
it.
animations for kids. It's not like super brain rot. There's more brain rot ones like Skibbity Toilet, but but like Coco Melon, I'm not feeding that to my children.
I don't know what I'm gonna. I also don't know, like,
I'm just gonna put a book in front of my kid as soon as, even when they're like 3 months old. I'm just throwing a book in front of them.
the art of the deal.
The art of the deal. If you want to get ahead,
Yeah, it'd be like either that
Rich
or
Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
How to Be Rich, Napoleon Hill. All these, bro.
Masters of Scale, Reid Hoffman. Anything you can put in front of them.
If they want to be entertained, figure out how to read.
Steve Jobs, the biography. Elon, the biography. No, but I don't know what I would show my kids. I also don't know, like, I don't know my vibe on having kids. Because, like,
Really?
we're the same age, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, so we're in the same kind of boat.
I'm a little older. I'm kind of an elder statesman. But
Fair. He's been in Congress longer. But we are more, I thought that was going to land.
backroom deals.
Backroom deals.
Backroom deals.
So we ended up, dude, I have the worst ADHD of all time.
That's
I
all
have
right,
no
bro.
idea.
We'll get there.
what are we even, what is the topic?
You were talking about
kid.
what you watch when you're a kid.
Oh, right,
You
right.
don't know if you want to have kids. I
Okay,
think.
right.
You don't know the vibe of what. This is why we work well. I do this, like, this isn't just a podcast thing. I do this with Trent, like, just
Almost
during
daily.
the day. He'll start talking about something midway through the sentence. He's gotten like 3 words in. He changes completely different topics. And I got to bring him back around.
Dude, speaking of, we got to pull out the Black Panther and Spider-Man
not-
mask. And so, okay, so my thoughts on kids. I would love being a dad. I love, like, dude, just messing around. Like, I
Yeah,
love.
tossing the pigskin.
But it's a lot of pressure on your significant other. If you're like someone who's like, oh, I really want to have kids. I really want to have kids. I think it's a lot of pressure on, your significant other, whoever it may be, no matter how strong or weak that person may weak, but like,
I don't know how fucking weak they are.
no matter how beta these people are. I think it's a lot of pressure to put on people because, like, dude, we do one thing. The woman takes care of everything else.
Yeah.
There is nothing that I could possibly do to repay a woman, not financially or just in general. There's nothing I could do that could repay a woman to carry a child for 9 months. And, like, until I feel like I'm in a place where I could do that, like, I feel like I could give myself This is a soft episode. If I could give myself to someone to do so, not now, obviously, but like a few years maybe. But it's like if I can't do that, I don't want to. And especially coming down here, like you see a lot of people have a lot of cool stuff, and it's not like a financial thing, but it's like people have their rhythms, people have their hobbies, and
I think there's two ways to look at it. There's one is like wait to have kids until you feel like comfortable in your career and like completely comfortable with where you are and your partner's the same. That's one way to look at it, which like I think has been kind of the like what's been said by the public as of like the last like 10, 15 years. Like that's kind of the popular route right now. But then there's another way, and obviously there's no wrong. What it's every situation is completely different. But like then there's another way, and I've heard people talk like this as well, where sometimes people say like getting married, having a kid actually makes you better in your career and your like goals, and it just makes you more on top of shit and want to accomplish more stuff. So I mean like I don't know, it's completely situational. I think it could help. I think it's also fine to wait until you're at that place.
Dude, I'm just like thinking about it now. Let's do a quick acknowledgement. Like
this is the view. This is like what
dude,
we
no,
go.
you know what? Let's shout out, dude. We quit our. James and I both were working full-time jobs up until like literally December. Mine was December. He was January.
For me, it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So fresh off our February, and like
now our full-time job is this podcast.
yeah. But so my thing is like. It's cool. It's cool that we're doing this, and I feel like I haven't even thought about like a family or a future. Like this is all I think about is, for me, venue. Obviously, for you, local brew. It's really all I think about. And like I'm a distracted guy, but everything I do, like you see me, like I come in and out. I don't shut the fuck up. Like I have to. It's how I work. It's how I operate. Like being around people, and then like half my day is going and getting people to download it, getting people to go to a venue or going to comedy shows. And I don't think that I'd be in a place to do that. You know what I mean? Like really, because I feel like, you know, we're boots on the ground right now.
Yeah. I mean, so like I think it'd be hard to like start a relationship right now, because like to start a relationship, you got to obviously dedicate a lot of time to like getting to know the person, like see them a couple times a week. I couldn't see someone a couple times a week, right?
Dude,
like,
I went
let alone like once a week. I mean,
I went on a date last week for an hour, and I texted you after, and I was like, bro, it was a long time. I was like, I need to like finish.
You know how many
this
downloads I missed out on in that hour?
It's true though, dude. Like you go, and like I'm not one for the dating apps. Like I like to just like meet people. I was like, dude, when I was in Boston, like I was always on the apps because I was like so bored in my parents' house. Yeah. And then you come here, it's like you can meet people. Everyone's always out and about. But then you're like Saturday night or Sunday midday, you're like, oh, let's grab lunch or let's grab dinner at this time on this day. And you send them a plan in the venue app, and you get to the plan, and you're like you either didn't finish something right before, and you're like thinking about it the whole time, or vice versa. You can also meet really cool people. But back to some more funny stuff.
Well, I was let me say real quick. I do think if you're in a relationship, you could easily still pursue your goals. Like,
yeah, especially, for sure.
I think it's just harder to start a new one if you're like super wrapped up in something. But if you're in a pre-existing one and like you guys fuck with each other like that,
shit.
you fuck with each other
if
like
that's
that,
your girl, like,
then like
take care of them.
Then they'll understand if you gotta like work super late. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the one.
If that's the one.
I do. Do you think that exists? Do you think there is the one? Let's talk love.
I mean, yes, there are, but I don't. Just like from a mathematical standpoint, like I feel like there's got to be like 5 at least.
Do you think you've met any of them yet?
No.
Or seen them and just not even realized it?
Oh, that would suck.
Tate McRae. That's
why you gotta talk to every beautiful person you see.
Yeah, every beautiful person you see, guys. Walk up to them, cold approach. Here's our challenge to you. Welcome to the Cold Approach Army. Our challenge to you this week is, while you're walking to work, you're walking to lunch, you're doing something outside, go say hi to someone who you may be interested in, and
just hi. Say, I like your purse.
Smile. Or some weird shit like that. You could just say hi. Walk up, say hello. I'm telling you, your confidence will go from like 10x in a short amount of time. And then you start stacking the deck. Do it every day. Say hi to people. And then you're out and about. The first one sucks. Get it out of the way. Get denied quick. My first cold approach in Austin was with I believe, recently divorced 42-year-old woman who I said hi to. And I was like, hey, I really like your hair. Because she had like super curly hair and loved me some curls. And so I complimented her and she was like, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I just got divorced though, so this isn't going to work. And I was like, okay. I've been here.
All right. Fine.
I've been here for 2 days. And then you realize there are a lot of back-to-back episodes. Single moms deserve love, baby. Like, we love y'all.
This is becoming Andrew Tate.
Don't you dare put us in the same. Don't you dare.
No, we're in the same as
What podcasts do people that listen to
we're in the
this
same as
like?
The Art of the Deal, dude. or Think and Grow Rich. That's us.
I don't even know what those are.
It's like self-help.
Whatever podcast you guys listen to and you won't hate us for liking or trying to be like, let us know. We'll just do that.
We're just gonna emulate exactly that.
Yeah, because realistically, the last thing I think either of us need. Actually, you know what? Who gives a fuck? Like, we're doing our own thing. We're out here trying to grow these businesses, and like, this is a good outlet for people.
It is. Just to like talk about random shit.
Yeah.
Because most of the time we're just talking about our businesses.
And this is honestly kind of a good transition to this. This is something like, so I do these weekly blogs every week. I'm not a blogger, but we do them on LinkedIn because like a lot of people who I was friends with in school or whoever have been like, they like to read it. So I do one every week. And something I wrote about this week that like really stuck with me is the concept of like, don't die at your desk. And so you work the 9-to-5 job for as long as you can. For me, it was like just over a year. And like your soul leaves your body. This isn't with every job. This was for me personally. So I'm not saying anything, but working a corporate 9-to-5 job, and like, who knows, if this thing, whatever doesn't happen, I'll end up back in corporate. I'll end up having this video somewhere be like, oh my God, his soul left his body today. Like, and so for me, it was like the second it hit the point where I was like, I wake up early no matter what. And I had to wake up at like 6 to take an hour-and-a-half train to go to a job that I love the people. I hated what I was doing.
Oh, you were IRL?
Dude, IRL. We were IRL.
You worked IRL, bro?
Yep. We went into the office every single day. That was a required rule. It was a startup. Every single day we had to go into the office in Boston no matter what. Not bad, huh? No, but so had to do that every day. And then also, too, like I would just see people I went to school with every single day, which is great. I love seeing people that I recognize and making sure they downloaded the app. Please do. But like...
You lost it?
Oh my
God. You were saying your soul leaves your body.
Oh, soul leaves your body. So the second you feel like your soul...
We got him back.
Yeah, we're back, lads. No, but seriously, like, I was not in a position to quit my job, realistically. Like, I didn't have a lot of money saved up. I still don't. But I didn't have a lot of money saved up. And it was kind of like, you either have to quit your job and do this and try to make something happen out of it, which we're in the very early stages of again.
Very early.
We're doing a lot. We're making a dent here. Or you could die here. And it's so extreme. I know that. But for me, it's like, I don't want to go climb a corporate ladder. I'd love to if I could do it, if I had the brain for it, if I could sit down and study it and like really focus on arithmetic and how to utilize that in my daily life. I don't. I use it for things at night when I'm like trying to get analytics on events and things like that.
But you're not built for that.
I'm not. I never have been. Like, I have crippling ADHD that I do not take medication for because it is, dude, the second you stop taking that I don't know if you ever took prescription medication for like brain stuff. But
Not brain stuff.
Bro, it is the most freeing feeling in the world. If you are taking any sort of medication, like anxiety medication, focus medication, like I've taken it all, right? I've taken it all. I have never felt better than how I feel right now. In Austin, alone, taking a risk on a
Sober at a bar on a Friday.
Sober at a bar on a Friday. And it's not like I had, my buddies know, like, yeah, like I'll drink, have a good time. But I never had an inclination to be like, we gotta get fucked up. Except for Marathon Monday, junior year. We were talking about that yesterday. That rocked. But I want to hear your thoughts as to, like what, you obviously worked at your old job longer.
Yeah.
So you have a way different perspective.
I was at my job for like 3.5 years, and I kind of had an opposite experience. I don't know how much you liked it, but I absolutely loved my job. It was a startup in a space I really loved, and the reason I joined that company was because I had always wanted to do a startup, and so I thought the best way to learn how to do a startup and build a business is to work inside of a super small one, like one that's like raised money, gone that whole route. And so I just met tons of just like super smart people. Everyone moved so fast. Everyone was just like super cool. It was very like laid back and chill, but we also worked our asses off and got a lot of shit done. And so like my like work like there were points at that job where I was working like 12, 16-hour days like for that company. And I loved it at that point because it was like I felt like I was building something awesome. And so now I've kind of just like translated all that energy into my own thing now. So like my thing is like I think you can love any job. It's just about I think there are a lot of jobs that you can love. Like it definitely doesn't have to be like a build your own thing type deal. Like if you're very comfortable within a job and you love it and you love doing it every day, like that's awesome. And there's a lot of those out there. So like that was for me one that especially like it was the best decision of my life was joining that company. And I guess after like 3.5 years, I kind of was just a little antsy having to like do my own thing. I had tried a bunch of stuff on the side. Nothing really worked super well.
Like what?
Like stupid shit, like a fucking Counter-Strike inventory site.
Game?
Yeah. I didn't even play. I'm a COD guy. I didn't even play Counter-Strike. But me and my buddies tried to build a inventory site for Counter-Strike 2. Didn't get too far on it. Kind of like there's a bunch of sites out there that do it already and like get a ton of traffic. But just a bunch of stuff like that. We just tried so many little apps. Nothing really worked. But so I was just getting so antsy at that job. And not because of the work itself, but just because of like my own ambitions. And that's like kind of why I decided that I needed to take the leap. Like now's as good a time as any. And like 6 months from now would be a worse time than like yesterday. You know?
There's a saying that, and this is one of the main reasons I quit too. There's a saying, it's from, the saying goes, it's from a Chinese farmer. I don't know the timeline, but it's the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. And that has like, that will mess your day up, especially when you're sitting in your job, you're going through everything. You see, like for me, like all my college roommates had return offers, and they're my best friends in the world. So like I was jacked up for them. There's no point where I was like, what the fuck? But then like you're on the pressure side of like I was the only roommate who didn't have a job. I still didn't have a job until November the year after. And I was surrounded by people who were...
I also got my job in my startup like later than most people, and that's because I held out from other offers too, because I knew I wanted to like work at a startup.
Yeah.
So like I did kind of eat some shit for like a summer valeting, and just kind of held out for that other job.
Yeah, I didn't hold out for anything. That was the only job offer I got. Because literally, like I had decent grades in college, nothing crazy, but like I never was the smartest in the classroom. I was never the smartest in here, but like I got myself around. And I feel like that was something that, whether it be through people, through other people, through the help of like people I was really, really close with in college, and now you're not, you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy seeing the backside of that now, where, people who like you would see every day, you'd meet about homework, you meet about this, you meet about that. And it's like, you haven't heard from them. And like, I graduated almost 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, then on here, coming out and doing this, like it's cool to feel a community behind you.
It's fun though in the space we're at, because it's like it is that you see everyone every day, and like it is kind of like lunchroom vibes.
All
it's
the time.
Awesome.
Dude. It's the best because everyone's just
or like study hall vibes, I should say.
It's the best. Dude. That's when the best ideas come out in study hall. But it's cool. I feel like something that I've really enjoyed, besides obviously being out here alone, is just like being on my own as like an entity of venue. I don't know if entity is the proper term, like as a division of venue, but
Yeah.
our whole team is like last 3 months, quit my job in December. Our head dev went to Ohio to go live with his girlfriend for a few months. And he just like locked in. Like he locked in the whole time he was there. Our other dev, I'm on calls with him every single day, like talking with him, trying to get things done. And like these guys are grinders. And this is like total just people I talk to every day.
Yeah.
And you view it as opposed to the people I talk to every day in college when it's like, I'm talking to you every day because I need to talk to you. I need to help progress this for the company side. College was, I need to just like make it through today. I need to make it through today. And that was something that was tough in college. But coming here on the other side, I'm so glad that college was so hard because like I don't want to be the dumb guy anymore.
Are you talking about college, like literally from an educational standpoint? Yeah.
So it's like there, but also like I wouldn't be able to say dumb shit if I got a 3.9. You know what I mean? Like I like saying dumb shit. I like thinking dumb shit. I.e. currently running through my head right now is the game from when we were kids called Mousetrap. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I
Yep.
know Mouse.
And it was this game that you had to set up, and it was like dominoes on meth, and there was a mouse.
Is it like Hungry Hippos kind of?
Dude, the second I show you this, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Mousetrap! Diddy lawyer Osama bin Laden." Okay, wait, Mousetrap game. This one. Everyone knows this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Mousetrap.
The Mousetrap.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
So you tried in college? Like, was that?
I put a strong effort in. Like, obviously, like I did all the necessary things to graduate, but like I wasn't thriving. I never thrived in college. Never at any point. I wasn't ever doing great in any classes. I was doing okay in all my classes, surrounded by people who were doing great. And you constantly hear about it, which was something that bothered me. Really bothered me. Like,
I feel like you didn't. I don't remember ever hearing about anyone's academics in college, which is kind of funny. Like I totally got carried through like a bunch of classes by my old roommate. Fucking genius, dude.
Yeah.
And he would just like help me out and carry me through classes because I honestly did not care to pay attention to them, and I didn't feel like we were learning anything from them. Like everything I learned about programming, computer science was all just projects I did outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I learned nothing inside of school about computer science.
I'd say the best.
And so I gave the absolute minimum effort.
Yeah.
And like I actually still somehow did well, but like it was mostly just from like having boys and like somehow pulling out decent grades. I don't know.
It is a good feeling though. I will say, like graduating college and you realize it's a piece of paper. You're like for example, like we went to good colleges. You could use that on a resume.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they don't care. They don't care at all. And also,
dude, when I got my job, I never gave them a resume. I cold messaged like the CTO on LinkedIn, and we like ended up meeting, and I guess I charmed him, whatever.
I hit him with the old James
bro,
special.
I never ever gave them a resume.
It's crazy how far
they just
we've
have my
come, man.
LinkedIn. That was it.
Crazy world we're living in, man. The next month's gonna be like absolutely insane.
Yeah.
We got South by Southwest coming up. I'm gonna be pretty swamped. James is actually heading back to Columbus at some point in the next few weeks to
Got to get some sales.
do some sales on the local brew front. But we'll be putting out pods weekly, no matter what. The pod will never die.
We'll figure it out.
But seriously, like last thing we'll say, please subscribe to Local Brew if you're currently within the Ohio area.
Yep.
And get
subscribe
ready.
even if you're not.
Yeah.
We have a wait list going, so like we'll release in your area soon.
Dope. Yeah. And please download the Venue app. It's free. Helps you find fun shit to do near you. That's Funny Business episode 2.
Yeah, a little bit of a soft one, dude.
Let's do it. A little bit of a soft one.
A little softy of an episode.
But actually, I am going to leave us off with one thing.
Leave us on a high note.
There's something that I want to bring up that I wrote a note about.
Kenny Ortega?
Oh, the concept of Brother Teresa. Like, just like one of your boys, he's always for the lads.
Mm-hmm.
He always does stuff for you. Brother Teresa.
So Mother Teresa, let me get this straight. Let's make sure we're on the same page. Is she supposed to be like savior, like
allegedly?
Mother Teresa. So then it's your bro that's just like
damn, he clutched up again.
Ultimate wingman, buys the beer.
Old
fucking-
brother Teresa, dude. He
Old
struck
brother
again.
Teresa.
That's good shit right there.
I like that.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Hell
Funny
yeah.
Business, episode 2.
Peace. Let's go.